Hi, welcome to the channel NCERT Maths Tutor. In this video, we are going to learn Class 11 Mathematics, Chapter 16 Probability. In that miscellaneous exercise, question number 4 and 5 solution. Question number 4, in a certain lottery, 10,000 tickets are sold and 10 equal prizes are awarded. What is the probability of not getting a prize if you buy 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 10 tickets? First, let us write the given data. See, here they are talking about 10,000 tickets. So, total number of tickets sold is equal to 10,000. And also they have given 10 equal prizes are awarded. So, number of prizes awarded is equal to 10. Now, in this question, we need to find the probability of not getting a prize. So, to find this probability, first let us find the number of tickets not awarded the prizes. See, totally we have here 10,000 tickets. Among those 10,000 tickets, 10 tickets are there for which the prizes are awarded. So 10,000 minus 10 if you do, then you get 9,990. This is the number of tickets not awarded prizes. For this much tickets, there is no any prize. And for remaining 10 tickets, some prizes are awarded. So that we have calculated. Now let us find the probability. First, probability of not getting a prize if you buy 1 ticket, that we need to find. In this case, we have to use the combination, that is NCR, selecting R items from N items. NCR is equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. And also we know to find the probability, the formula is the number of favorable outcomes related to the event divided by total number of possible outcomes. So first let us find the answer for the first question. Probability of not getting the prize if we buy 1 ticket. See here, not getting the prize. So such tickets we have 9,990. From this, these are the tickets for which there is no prize. So the prizes are not awarded for these tickets. So 9,990, from this you have to select one ticket. So 9,990 C1. This you have to write. Then divided by total number of possible outcome. Total number of possible outcome of the experiment is here. See, totally there are 10,000 tickets. From those 10,000 tickets, you are selecting one ticket. So 10,000 C1. So that is equal to 9,990 divided by 10,000. So here you get the answer 999 divided by 1000. Second question, probability of not getting a prize if we buy 2 tickets. Again here you have to make the slight changes. See, again this is the probability of not getting a prize. That means the tickets which are not awarded prizes, here we have 9,990. So from this you have to select 2 tickets. So 9,990 C2. Then divided by total number of possible outcome is same for this. So 10,000 C2. This is 10,000 C2. Again see here, totally we have 10,000 tickets, and from that you are taking 2 tickets. You are selecting 2 tickets, so that is 10,000 C2. Then probability of not getting a prize if we buy 10 tickets. In this case, the number of possible or favorable outcomes, see, not getting a prize, such tickets are 9,990. From that you have to select 10 tickets, so 9,990 C10 divided by total number of possible outcomes. That is, totally there are 10,000 tickets, and from that we have to select now 10 tickets, so 10,000 C10. So here directly you can write the answer, no need to make the expansion or no need to apply the formula. Now this forms your answer. Question number 5. Out of 100 students, 2 sections of 40 and 60 are formed. If you and your friend are among the 100 students, what is the probability that you both enter the same section, you both enter the different section? So in this given question, there are totally 100 students. So total students is equal to 100. Now, they are talking about 2 students. See, if you and your friend, that means we have to select or we have to place now 2 students, and there are 2 sections here. See, you both enter the same section or both enter the different section. Let us say that we have here 2 sections, section 1 and section 2, and here there are 2 students. So these 2 students we have to place in these sections now, and totally there are 100 students. So now from these 100 students, we are placing only these 2 students and remaining students may be placed randomly. So we are interested only these 2 students. So number of ways of placing 2 students out of 100 students. If we apply the combination formula, we can write this as 100C2. This I got by using the combination method, that is NCR is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Here NCR means selecting r items from n items. Here we have to place now 2 students from 100 students. So there are totally 100 students. So that's why 100C2. Next here, see, they have given there are 2 sections, and in first section we have 40 students and in second section we have 60 students. Let us say that there are 2 sections named section 1 and section 2. In section 1 we have 40 students and section 2 60 students. This data is given in the question. Next, we need to find the probability if both enter the same section. That means if both enter the same section means here we can have 2 cases actually. See, totally there are 2 sections and there are 2 students. There is a possibility that in case 1, these 2 students may enter in section 1. That is the case 1. Or there may be a second possibility that if these 2 students may enter in section 2. So here for this you both enter the same section, we have 2 cases. One is both the students may enter section 1 or both the students may enter section 2. And here we are talking about or. It may be section 1 or it may be section 2. Whenever we have or, there we have to use, in the case of combination, we have to use plus sign. So now first let us consider the case where both the students enter section 1. See, in section 1 totally we have 40 students and now we are placing 2 students. So among these 40 students, we have to consider 2 students. So 40C2. This is the value if both the students enter section 1. Then there is another case, or that is if both the students enter section 2. In section 2, totally we have 60 students. Among these 60 students, we are placing 2 students, so that we can write as case 2 as 60C2. Now here there is a plus sign because the possibility, it cannot, both the section, entering both the section is not possible. If there are these 2 students, either may enter to section 1 or section 2. So A or B it is, or 1 or 2. 1 or 2 means it is a union. So whenever we have or, we have to use here plus sign. Now let us apply for this the probability. So this is the number of ways in which both enter the same section that we got now here. That is the favorable possible outcome related to this event. Next, let us find the probability. Probability both enter the same section. See, to find the probability, we have the formula number of favorable outcomes divided by total possible outcome. So number of favorable outcome related to this is 40C2 plus 60C2 divided by total possible outcome. See, totally there are 100 students and from that we are placing only 2 students. So 100C2. Now solve this one by applying the NCF formula. See, here we have 40C2. So if I apply the NCF formula, I get here 40 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 40 minus 2 factorial. Plus again to this also apply the NCR. Here n is 60, r is 2. So 60 factorial divided by 2 into 60 minus 2 factorial, then divided by, again to this apply the formula 100 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 100 minus 2 factorial. Again here we have 40 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 40 minus 2 is 38 factorial plus 60 factorial divided by 2 factorial, this is 58 factorial divided by 100 factorial, then divided by 2 factorial into 100 minus 2 is 98 factorial. Now you can cancel the values. So that's why, see, 40 factorial means 40 into 39 into 38 into 37, like that it continues up to 1. but I'm expanding this value only up to 38 factorial, so that in the denominator we have 38 factorial and this value we can cancel. Similarly, for 60 factorial, I'm expanding this up to 58 factorial, 60 into 59 into 58 factorial, because in the denominator again we have 58 factorial, so this we can cancel. Again, for this 100 factorial, 100 into 99 into 98 factorial, this and this value we can cancel. So after cancellation, here we get finally 40 into 39 plus 60 into 59 divided by 100 into 99 is equal to 1560 plus 3540 divided by 9900 is equal to 5100 divided by 9900. So here we get the answer 51 divided by 99, that is final answer is 17 divided by 33. So the probability if both the students enter the same section is equal to 17 divided by 33. Next, again here in this question we need to find the probability if both enter the different section. This we can easily solve by applying the probability of not event. That is, we know the formula probability of A plus probability of not A is equal to 1. Here in the first case we have already calculated the probability if both the students enter the same section. If both the students enter the different section means this forms now, this particular event is the not A event. If this event I take as A, if let us say that this is A event, then this forms the not A event. So now by applying this formula we can write this together as probability both enter the same section plus probability both enter the different section is equal to 1. Because here we have the formula probability of A plus probability of not A. Not A means the event which is opposite of this. So with respect to this we have this event which is opposite of this, so we can apply this formula. Now we know the probability of event if both the students enter the same section. So we can write this as probability both enter the same section is equal to 1 minus, this I am taking to right hand side, 1 minus probability of both the students enter the same section. So probability of both the students enter the same section is 17 divided by 33. So 1 minus 17 divided by 33 is equal to 33 minus 17 divided by 33. So here we get the answer 16 divided by 33. So this is about miscellaneous exercise question number 4 and 5 solution. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Also click the bell icon to get regular notification. Thanks for watching.